Hello, my gorgeous ones. Welcome. We have a Christmas tree. It's officially the holiday season. My name is Alicia. This is Alicia Budget Beauty, and I'm a lover of all things affordable beauty and fashion. And I also really love the indie beauty realm as well. So today is exciting because I'm kind of merging the two together in this video, and we are going to be getting into some holiday looks, some holiday releases. I'm gonna show you guys some of my new holiday palettes from a couple just affordable, more drugstore brands, and then some of my favorite indie brands. So if that is something that you would like to see, please stick around and let's get into the holiday spirit. Okay, first of all, I'm just gonna kind of go over what I actually used on my eye look today because I tried to use at least one shadow from some of my favorite indie brands and their makeup or their palette releases. So some of these I have already talked about, whether it's on Instagram. You guys be sure and follow me over there if you are not currently. And then I even did a video already with the Gourmande Girls that time of year palette. So if you guys missed that, please go check it out because I do swatches on it. I go over it in detail. So today I'm going to be a little bit just more succinct with ones I've already been over. And then I'm also going to, if I've already created a look with it, I'm going to intersperse it with the videos and let you see it that way. So starting out is the That Time of Year palette by Gourmande Girls. This was also in collaboration with Debutante, Adventures of Extenia, and the Brutally Honest Beauty. I always mess that up. Okay, so here's what it looks like. You can tell I've already been playing in this and dabbling in this a bit. And this has been such a fun and I feel like joyful palette. It really just got me in the Christmas spirit. It was my first Christmas palette for the year. I actually bought it before Halloween. And I just love the mixture of mattes and duochromes in here, the shimmers. The quality is outstanding. I really, really love a lot of the products by Gourmande Girls. It's owned by sweetest girl in the world, Christina. And I just highly recommend this, you guys. If you like a colorful palette, if you like just beautiful duochromes and mattes that perform really well, then I think this would be perfect for you. And it's also not just a Christmas palette. I've really started looking at it and like over here is very kind of fall looking. This could be very, you know, like wintry, icy, but then you've got some like springy and summer colors in here. So I just think it's really versatile. And for today, I actually only used 2 colors from it, but I'm going to show a couple of pictures of other looks that I did. I'll just let them play right here. So today, actually just to above the crease, because that is what I do for my hooded eyes, I took a blending brush by Profusion, and I used this warm and toasty color here to frame the eye. And then I used Slay Queen, which is a purple, to do the under eye with. And so today I only used the mattes, but since I've already swatched all these, I'm not gonna do it all, but I just wanna show you guys how pretty they are and that you guys are missing out. Look how beautiful. Oh my gosh. Like, that's like, if you know Terra Moon, you know, like Divina, that's almost like what you get from theirs. So you guys be sure and go check out Gourmande Girls and grab that palette. I do have a discount code with them as well. It is Budget Beauty for 10% off. So all of my Codes are down below. You don't have to use them if you want to use them. I don't make commission off of really any of them, but maybe one or two. So it's just to give you guys some extra off. Okay, so then next up is a newer indie brand to me, but I've already really fallen in love with it. The owner is also just a doll. She's so sweet, and she sells her products on Etsy, but she's also on Instagram, and I'm going to have the links down below as well to these brands. But this is the Saints, Angels, and Sinners brand. And this is a grateful heart. Everything is like bunny and like champagne themed. It's so cute. And this says, dedicated to all those who support others' dreams. Thank you. And I know that's really important to her. She's all about that, like women support women and small business and helping creators out. And like, she's just so sweet, you guys. And I've really enjoyed the formulas. I wanted so badly to show you guys the New Year's Eve palette because I also got it and it has disappeared. I can find it nowhere. I've already used it. Great quality. I did have a look that I created that I didn't have much time to play with it that day, but I'll put a picture right here. And someone had requested that I do a look with it so they could see it on. So I did it, and then this was when I was decorating my tree. It may be in a box with ornaments. I don't know. I have searched high and low through all my palettes and it's gone. But at least I still have the grateful heart. So this is what it looks like. I love this color story. It is so pretty. And you guys, like the quality of these shadows are so good, and her prices are really good as well. She also ships out like boom, you order and next thing you know, you have a tracking number. They come fast. Everything has been packaged so cute and with so much thought. And today I use the Mother Teresa, which is this like burgundy color, to kind of deepen the outer eyelid. And I mean, this is like a matte that you want in your life. It is very pigmented, like right away, and very smooth. No, I really didn't have problems with fallout. It's so pretty. And then I also use the shade Gandhi, which, oh my gosh, can you see? So I have a red shade and I'll go over that in a minute, but in the corners, closer inward, if you can see that pink kind of shift to it, that is Gandhi. And let me just let you know. Let me enlighten you. They're so buttery and soft. Like, look at that. How beautiful. These are such great quality. I'm such a fan. She has lots of ideas in the work, and I know that she's coming out with the March Madness palette that looks super adorable with little bunnies and basketballs, goals on the front. So you guys go and be sure to check out Saints, Angels, and Sinners. Oh my gosh, I can talk. I promise. Okay, next up, we have my beloved Nomad. If you guys know me, you know I love them. If you don't know I love them, you don't know me, maybe? Or maybe you're new and welcome. But Nomad Cosmetics, I adore them. I own now, after their Black Friday sale, I own everything that they have available. So that's really exciting. I'm collecting them all. And this is their Home for Holidays palette. It is, first of all, packaging goals here. Look how beautiful. Makes me really excited. And it was all, you know, like puppy themed as well, because they give back a lot for animals and shelters and things like that. And they were giving back to bat conservation when they brought out their Haunted Europe palette. So it's a brand that, you know, has a lot of heart and gives back, and they're just good, solid people. So here is what the palette looks like. We have 8 beautiful shimmers and 1 black matte. And this black matte, you guys, is like a true black matte. And I'm actually gonna pause here and I'm going to integrate a video of these swatches real quick. Okay, so if you stuck around and saw those swatches, you saw that the black is one of those beautiful mattes that is not patchy, and these shimmers are just absolutely gorgeous. If you have tried other shimmers that you think you're like, well, this is pretty good, you need to try these because these are phenomenal. They are, if we throw the term around, they're smooth like butter, criminal undercover. That's one of those songs that like I know half the words and the rest I'm like, you know. Anyway, they are smooth like butter. I used Friends. This red one is the brighter red on the eye. Oh my gosh. It's just so pretty. I want to like put it all over my face. So I used the white one in another look to highlight recently. And this is a beautiful white, like brow bone, or if you like to pop the inner corner with white, this is going to be your best friend forever. And it's called Evander. So you guys, this was a great holiday release by Nomad. You guys go check them out if you have not already. All right. Next up, we have Simply Posh Cosmetics. They are another favorite of mine. I was so kindly gifted these palettes by them. I fell in love with them a while back when they had their Northern Lights palette come out, and then they had their Autumn Leaves, and they have these beautiful multi-chromes that are so surprising. They never quite look like, you can guess, okay? Like you look in the palette and you're like, okay, I'm pretty sure this is gonna pull purple, this one's gonna pull blue, this is, you know, and then you put it on and you're like, surprise, it's like green and orange and it shifts all these colors. It's such a chameleon type of formula. And I think it's so fun. And this is the Icy Chill palette. This is the one that I did use today. And I also used it in another look with that Nomad palette. I'll just put a picture. And so today I used Frost, this one right here. And it's funny because in the camera, it does kind of look like it might be like a greenish silver, you know, but when I'm looking at it in person, it really looks more like this cranberry, and there might be like a blue shift. But I put it on the inner corners today, and I hope you can tell here. I don't know if it'll show the way that I want it to, but it's like this pop of almost like a green. Let's see if I can kind of, it has this like pink green. You see that shift? How beautiful. Also, if we want to take like a little admiration of this bracelet. This is from Go Be Flawless. That is a boutique that I work with all the time. I do have a discount code with them as well. It is linked down below, but if you follow me on Instagram, I'm always showing outfits from Go Be Flawless. It's an affordable boutique and they have lots of great pieces, but this bracelet, I bought this with my own money because I just thought it was so pretty. So I'll link that down below for you guys. But anyway, so this Icy Chill palette, it's so shifty and gorgeous, and the formula is amazing. And I've really grown to just anything that Simply Posh comes out, like I want it. I want it. And they were so kind to gift this to me. I also have here their Cozy Cabin palette. This looks so universally appealing, I think, for a lot of people. This really is kind of a rainbow palette, but it's like a cool and warm tone rainbow palette. It's not a one note, just primary color looking boring rainbow palette. What I think is so cool about this is you have your warm fall tones kind of down here. You have your more cool winter tones up here. And I also love how if you go row by row, you know, if you're someone that doesn't want to mix colors, fine. You've got 3 here to use, these 3 here. You can do more monochromatic looks or you can mix them all together. It's just such, like, it's kind of a genius palette in my opinion. And I did also play with this on Thanksgiving. I did a look with it and I used more of the purples, and then I think I used peppermint here, but I just think these are so fun. Oops, I think I just mixed something here. Oh my gosh. Yeah, ooh, well, that was cool. I just mixed hot cocoa and peppermint, and look, it's like a green red. That might be something to do later. So that just kind of opened up my world. Wow. Okay. I mean, there's the pink here. Oh, no, it's green. Oh, it's pink again. Like, that is how shifty and just fun their multi and duochromes are. So I highly recommend them. Go check them out for sure. Okay, now that is all of the indie brand of at least the holiday palettes that I wanted to talk about. So next up, we have 2 more drugstore. We have the BH Cosmetics Miss Claus palette, and then we have the Joah Beauty Drinks on Me palette. So I'm gonna start with the Mrs. Claus. I have done 2 looks with this, and I will go ahead and show them here for you guys. And this palette, you guys, is so good. I love BH, okay? I love BH Cosmetics. I love their palettes. Their Naughty palette that came out last year that was their holiday release was my favorite BH palette I had ever tried. It still is up there as my favorite. The quality was better in that palette than some of their other palettes I had tried in the past. And I'm one of those that I've used BH for years. I'm not a newbie to it. So I already liked their formula, but that one was like, oh wow, this is something special for very inexpensive. So we have all types of finishes in this palette. It is huge. That is the thing. If you don't like a big palette, well, it's a big palette. But I just think the possibilities are endless with this. You can do very romantic, like it's almost gonna be Valentine's Day before we know it. I mean, this row right here with like this light pink, these more like cool kind of mauve tones over here, like Valentine's Day night romance. Or if you want to go really colorful, you go the green and the blue and the pink, or you can go very neutral up here. I mean, and you guys, they have in here some kind of shifty, almost duochrome type of shades. They have satins, shimmers. They have 1 pressed glitter, just 1. I know a lot of people hate pressed glitter. I don't hate it. I just don't really use it, but I'm not opposed to it. You know, it's fun sometimes if I want to go more like just something more over the top, great. And like for holidays, I think it's perfectly smart to have a pressed glitter in here. So, I mean, these performed so well. I did 2 looks with it and really did them very, very quickly. And I loved the outcome. Like, absolutely love the outcome. Very easy to work with. This is the good BH formula. A lot of people don't realize, but there is a good and a bad, not bad, no. There is a really good and then okay, that seems, yeah, like that's the price point and it's good, but it's not like phenomenal. But the one that's really good is better than how much you pay for it. And this is the better than. So if you guys were on the fence about getting this, or if you loved the Naughty palette and you love BH already and you were thinking about getting it, like, go get it. It's really, really good. Okay, last up, and this is my least favorite out of all of them, but I'm not gonna say that it's terrible. But this is the Drinks on Me by Joah Beauty. First of all, this packaging is so pretty, but gosh darn, these type of packages just get fingerprints like crazy. Rose gold, like very, very nice for drugstore. I paid $10 for this. It is, I believe, about $14.99, but I had a 40 or 45% off discount code. So it was $10. $10 packaging. It's pretty nice. This is the color story. It reminded me a whole lot of Persona Cosmetics. I compared the two on Instagram pictures, and this was kind of a little bit darker, a little bit cooler toned version, I feel like, of one of the Persona Cosmetics palettes. And I created a look with it, and you know what? I'm gonna insert like a video of it. Just a sec. Okay, so I loved that look. And even though whenever I was creating it, I used some of the mattes in there. I used this Merlot and this Mojito, the darker green. And the mattes really, I was like, wow, for a drugstore for $10, the mattes are really, really nice. I think my eye is getting red, by the way. Anyway, sometimes I get distracted. When I look in here, I'm like, whoa, Terminator is coming out. Okay, I get a Terminator eye a lot. So Terminator is not a Christmas movie, okay? Get out of here, Arnold. No. Anyway, the shimmers though are very literally lackluster. They're very dry. You can even tell when you start putting your fingers in it that they're not picking up a whole lot. You see, okay, you saw the Nomad, the Simply Posh, the Gourmande Girls, and the Saints, Angels and Sinners. You see the difference? Now, there is an audience for this. If intense, blinding shimmers, indie brand type of shimmers scare you, and you don't have a lot of money to spend on makeup, and you want something soft and subtle, you know what? It's fine. And I loved the look that I created from it. I was kind of surprised. I was like, you know what? I didn't like the shimmers as I was applying them, but it's pretty. You know, the look was pretty. So I don't regret getting it. I'm glad I reviewed it. And I think, like I said, if you're someone that's watching and you're like, I'm not ready for indie brands yet. Like, I just want to be able to go to CVS and pick up something, or pick up something that's under $10, then use a discount code, try this out, and you might like it. So you guys, that is it for my rundown of all of my new and some now favorite palettes that are holiday releases. And I really, really appreciate these indie brands and how much they pour into their customers or creators on Instagram and YouTube. It's just, that is something I am thankful for. And you guys let me know if you like this video, if you're gonna pick up any of these palettes now, or if you already have. And I hope that there will be a little bit more holiday content to come. So you guys, as always, it's past Black Friday now. I hope you had fun shopping, budget shopping. Bye.